Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2020 series. Leave a like on the video if you're enjoying this so far. We're going to be getting into the season today, which also means we've made some transfers, gone through the preseason, so we're going to give you a bit of an update on that. So yeah, thanks for the great response first episode. Really excited now to really get going in this save in terms of getting deep into the league season. And before actually we showcase transfers, we did get an affiliate to help with the merchandising sales. Will be financial benefits. Only American clubs shown up. So I thought we'll go with Los Angeles. LAFC makes sense. Promote Manchester United within LA specifically. That was probably the best option to go with for mine. So you have to dart your eyes towards the bottom, as the transfers made before that were in real life transfers, as you know. So you're going to see them, but yeah, this is how I always do it. You can see them, but we'll focus on the outs. Jesse Lingard, and I want to give my experience. With this. Okay, we had some loan players. Players sent out on loan. Brandon Williams, James Garner, some nice talents for the future. Got pretty good potential. We have to go to reports there to see it. So as you can see, Premier League potential player for the future. Pretty good. James Garner, he'll be pretty similar. He's only 18 as well. Another Premier League player. So it's going to be good for those lads to get some game time. So Jesse Lingard sold for 16.5 million. You probably saw that in the first episode that I was I was really considering very, very heavily to sell him. And see, I love this. This is something that I do personally, or I just keep in mind personally. When you sell a player and then you see their report, like a 65 recommendation, says he would be a good signing, but if he was another player that didn't play for Manchester United, I wouldn't sign him. But I did want to give my experience with transfers so far in FM20. When you're trying to sell a player, when you transfer list them, you offer them out. The offers you get back, this has just happened a couple times for me, the offers you get back are non-negotiable. So, which I like, it makes it harder. You can't just get that top amount. You can't get your top amount. If you're trying to sell a player, teams are going to come in, say what they want, and you're either going to have to accept or reject that. Jesse Lingard was valued at about 30 million, and we weren't getting that. And to be honest, like I said, for Jesse Lingard, I wasn't even going to try and get that much. If I was in my mind of trying to make as most money as I normally would do, yeah, maybe we'll try and negotiate. But I took that and moved on. So that's my little feedback anyway, with how that works. That was only on a couple occasions, so it may be different deal to deal, but I feel like that's the way it's going to be. Let me know your experience as well with players you transfer listed. You offer them out. Are you the same? You normally get offers that are non-negotiable? But onto our signings, you can see a couple there which we will go through, explain a little bit, not too in-depth, but a few things. So, the first lad we move for, Carlos Soler of Valencia, 37 million. With these deals as well, we might go into the specifics of them in terms of the clauses. It was just a pretty simple over 48 months, and I thought that was a good way to go with that, just to show you guys the exact fee. But a few things. We actually, when I was making the offer and there was rumours in the game, there was a little poll. Fans were slightly in favour, just in favour, I wouldn't say incredibly, but pretty happy with the percentage it was there. So we needed, in our formation, we needed a winger. We needed, more specifically, a right midfielder, because we were rolling with that 4-4-2, and Let's go into his profile, what we've got to see in his profile a little bit. And also, I just want to show you guys quickly, I have to keep changing this myself, but we'll just do this for now. I'll just show you guys. I'll go to the board happiness, basically. Yeah, the manager performance. And this one I want to have on player stats, but it keeps changing. So if you see that, just, happy with the financial aspect of Andrea Bellotti. It said the same for Soler, but obviously can only show 3 and it overrides, like it bumps it down. But they were happy with the money on that, so that's all good. What really, I suppose, stood out, that he could play a few positions, especially naturally. We could use him as that central mid or that winger, and his attributes do really shout that he can play multiple positions. not just that he can play there position-wise, but his attributes do really suggest that. And there was rumours, if you have a search on Google, Carlos Soler at Manchester United, like transfer rumours, in January of 2018, actually, not too long ago, there was some rumours of him signing. So, yeah, not completely left field, but maybe more recently. So how we really, if you want to know how I sign these players, I want to show you guys. I want to let you know the process of what we did with our scouting focus. I did short term. I did the new short-term focus just to show you guys. We went to the striker and a left midfielder, or actually both wingers. Both wings actually. So that's how we really came about. And I'm not sure if any of you guys are the same, but I love getting players that my scouts bring to me, opposed to just searching for a good player, scouting them and sign them, actually having the scouting report. So that was really cool, and he was one of the good options to go for. Let's go through. Again, I want to show you guys the whole kind of how it played out. We had a lot of good quality. If you go to the highest recommendations, there's like Dembele. Like, lads, I would love Ousmane Dembele for sure, but the number one thing is he would cost over 100 million, and number two, he wouldn't even want to join. He would probably reject the contract. So, yeah, we'd love someone of that quality. But as I said, you have to keep it realistic. And if you're interested in transfer, and that's what I like about Football Manager for making videos at least. Like, that's basically that setting, a realistic transfer. If they're selected under that, they're realistic. And there's some other decent names there we can definitely keep in mind, but I wanted to show you guys the process of the scouting that we went with. And once more, I found himself not having too many cons. Really, look at a lot of good pros right there. Potentially be a leading Premier League player, so he's potentially be like one of the better players. Like, he'd play for a top 4 team. That's his level. Champions League quality player he will become, and with his versatility, he will show that for sure. And we were just incredibly needing a winger. And we had, to be fair, like, we still got a lot of money. So I'm just going to alter this to whatever I need when I go to it to show you guys, to be honest. Because it changes every time we go to the home screen. So, they're going to be messed up sometimes. To see whatever we need. Anyway, we've still got a big transfer budget. Keep in mind, we've got the money, in the installments. So we leave that. But I like what we were able to do. With that signing of Soler. Hopefully he can step up and not be too far away from a performance. You don't expect him to be as dominant as a guy like Dembele, for sure. Let's score as many goals and as many assists. But if he can be a valuable first team member, definitely for sure. And then Andrea Belotti. Once more, we were looking for a striker. And guys, this is a big thing as well. Don't forget, this is one of the cases. We got so much to... this Football Manager so deep. I got more to update you. We'll talk about Belotti first. But I was going to say about how Man United, we're just in the Europa League. So we can only attract certain quality of player. Andrea Belotti, I know he's a good goal scorer. I know it's a different Football Manager game, but I've had him before in Football Manager, and I know he can score goals. I've seen him score goals against me as well. He's a very, very good player. Pressing forward, so that can allow a different role we can utilize, opposed to just most like being like a poacher or advanced forward. Even target man, he could be as well, but don't like his height for that. So pressing forward, he really good. Once more, I had a couple options. It was actually this Milik. He's injured right now, but that wasn't what threw me off of him, actually. If we go to the reports, fairly susceptible to injuries. That throws me off pretty quickly, and he was a little bit more expensive, or his wage especially, he would have demanded a little bit more. And those were the two highest valued or around that anyway, and highest quality strikers that would want to come to Manchester United. But once more, he is one that will speak for himself in terms of his quality on the pitch, and he will score goals for us. And these are two things right here. Two different things. But first, because I mentioned it on Paul Pogba, or something that was relating, Pogba wanted to leave. He came to me asking, can I leave because we want to be playing, or he wants to be playing Champions League football. And I just said, we'll do it next season. We'll qualify this season, be part of next season, Paul Pogba, because he's definitely a quality of player. So imagine a player actually at our team, wanting to leave because we're not in Champions League. So it's not going to be easy to sign players that are Champions League quality. So, yeah, Eric Bay, I don't know. This may be like a bug in the beta, but he wanted to leave because he didn't have a work permit. See? Yeah, I'm glad it shows that there. Wants to leave due to being unlikely to get a work permit. Like, he has one now, doesn't he? Because surely he can play. So yeah, guys, this is the initial message I got, basically. Yeah, he said he's worried about his work permit and feels he'll be unable to play for the club. But that shouldn't really be the case, should it? So I don't know. And it's really good to see Marcus Rashford training this well, because we are going to try and play him in left midfield. I had a comparison between him and Martial, and if one of them was going to play left midfield, I felt Marcus Rashford was more suitable. Or you could say Martial as striker more suitable than Rashford, just weighing those, different things up. Also, Marcus Rashford very strong on his right foot, but fairly strong on his left, so be able to get those crosses in where Martial wasn't. As you can see, Anthony Martial, he's only reasonable on his left foot. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. And guys, one of the things I always like to do at the start of a new save, I always want to see who is really in charge of the youth intakes. And it's different, the responsibilities, how it's set out now, when you can go to certain areas of the responsibilities right here. I would like to think it would be under scouting, because it wouldn't be like under board, staff, transfers and contracts. Yeah, if we go to scouting there, it's just very minimal, even if you go to transfers and contracts. So let me know in terms of that. I was wondering if it was for young players for the future, or if that was making transfers. Because, they're all kind of under that in terms of initiating the player signings. It could be under that. I don't know. I just haven't seen, youth intake. So let me know if you found that yourself, just to let me know. It's set out differently. Just wanted to mention that in case any of you guys had a response. Okay, I'm noticing. This lad, he hasn't got the highest potential, but he's been doing well so far in the youth games. And I have got all the correct names now, guys. As you can see, Champions League is there, Europa League. All the names are correct, even Juventus. Juventus were called Zebra. Obviously, back to the PES licensing. See, funnily enough, it sits them at the bottom. It sits them at the bottom of the league. So, alright, quick fitness test. Take a look at these. Let's go to the match against Burnley. Excited. Let's take a look how the match previews looking. Pretty similar. You don't expect too much. Take a look at their biggest strength. And guys, admittedly, most of the time when I play Football Manager, I would have my tactics, all that, and I'd read a bit, but I wouldn't take in. I'm like, okay, Burnley, their biggest strength, their weakness. But I wouldn't think about that tactically. I'd have my own tactics, try and do the best we can, but not really trying to exploit the opponent's weaknesses and having in mind their strength. But that's funny. Their biggest strength is their heading, but their potential weakness is the squad tend to lack good crossing. Those kind of things are a bit conflicting. So Burnley might not be able to provide. And in brackets how it says Maguire's heading ability may help combat this. Is very helpful. They don't have to add these tips. They shouldn't do that. Make it harder. They're telling us what to do, basically. Giving us tips. Oh, guys, that's what you get when you mix tips and hints. Hips. Don't ask me where I come up with this. I don't come up with it. I don't plan it. It comes out of my mind randomly. Anyway, take a look at the team. We're gonna have to change up. See, I'm not sure if you guys agree, but the squad strength isn't terrible. At least the amount of players we have in the first team squad. There's a couple of youth guys, someone like a Greenwood. For me, his rating-wise, not too bad at all. If was 17. I think he can perform. He'll be good to come off the bench, that's a thing. Guys, we've edited a little bit there, so this is the copy of the position. What I did, I replaced the best position there with the average rating, so we can get the average rating position, and I'll save this, so it's not just called copy of position. We'll just call that tactics, and save it right there. Simple as we get. It's a good mix. Because that's perfect. You want to see the player's position when you're doing your selections, of course. And then always average rating. You see how players performing for the season. So maybe just adjust the player a little bit more. So there we go. Just mess that around with the sizing because some of the longer names are a bit smaller. So there we go. So of course, one of the biggest things is the tactics as well. And a game like this, we want to see, this could be a bit rolling for us. We want to be attacking. Maybe that counter style, we would maybe only try against the bigger teams, but we're supposed to be a big team ourselves. So yeah, we want to try and attack. I just suppose the style, at least, yeah, I still want that transition. When we get the ball back, I suppose that's what I had in mind when I did that, when I selected that, so we can attack. So we can attack right away. So we can attack when we win the ball back right away. We go counter, quick. That's a style we wanted to have, really. So, of course, I did get a comment saying for not to look at suggestions, but I want to get help from you guys, of course. Like, if you have any feedback, it's very early into the game, so you may be just looking at this, one of the first gameplay. There's a few already, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you want me to discover the strengths and weaknesses each Football Manager year, each game. There's certain things that work better, things that are, I suppose, go against you where you concede a lot of goals and you learn that. So this is my first game. We're all going to learn and we're going to start building up the tactic from here, basically. So yeah, we switch that up to attacking, especially against Burnley. So let's go. So if we take a look, they're playing more of a 4-4-1-1 with the two defensive midfielders, especially. Yeah, we had to go even, like, if we haven't got the result at some point during this game, I'm going to be pushing up at least Rashford, I reckon. Of course, Belotti and Soler making their debuts, and obviously Belotti as a striker would give number 9, but Martial has number 9, so he gave number 19. Has a 9 in it at least, we'll take that. Alright, let's team talk wise, this seems really the same. I mentioned it in my videos the last few years, I'd love a freshen up of the team talks. It's pretty standard, which is fair enough, maybe no reason to change. Maybe they change the reactions, which ones work best and all of that. So, I like to go passionately. Come on, we're favourites for a reason. We'll go with that, alright, and we'll select. There we go. I have faith in you, so I go with the same. If you watch my videos for years, you know I would do that. I've always, when I've learned that's done it, or from my experience, what's that one again? That's Lee's team to odd. Yeah, you can change it from there, which is good. But anyway, yeah, maybe there's just not much that needs to be changed. But what I'm going to say is, saying that I have faith in you, that has worked for so long for me. So yeah, stick to that. So you're about to take charge of your first match. As Manchester United manager, can you sum up your feelings on an occasion like this? I'll say passionately, it's a special day. I can't wait to get started in this wonderful job. And Marcus Rashford appears to have handed a role. No, but we've been training him in that, like, for pre-season, and he's been doing well, at least the last few weeks. So I have the confidence. He's topping the training he's doing really well. Let's see how we go here, guys. Soler, mate. It didn't take you long to get your first yellow card. We're not, again, at least tactically, we're not going in that hard. 2 fouls? They've made more fouls than us so far. They're calm by the feedback. Do we say something early? Let's try and get a shout in there. Let's say get creative. See what that's going to do. Okay, so it looks like we have been... Look, they're inspired by the feedback, lads. Come on, let's see the result to that. We haven't quite just yet. And honestly, it's been a pretty quiet first half. We didn't get a highlight. So, that was a bit anticlimactic because off the stats, looks like we had chances. Let's go passionately. We can still win this. No, I'm going to say assertively. I'm far from pleased. Yep, that still looks like to fire the lads up. But what I will do for this second half, again, we'll go to extended highlights. Maybe we'll see a bit more. Because, I mean, we have 5 shots, only 1 on target. Fair enough. But, yeah, we'll see if this gives us a better of a look in to see how this half's going. Well, how this game is going. We'll see how this half is going. But, yeah, Soler on that yellow card hasn't quite had the best of debuts. Is this camera going to... Oh, we'll leave it. We'll leave it like that. Yeah. I thought it was going to zoom in. Here we go. Rashford. Yeah, build up the attack. We've had a few off the stats anyway, so let's see. That was a wasted ball. But now it's Soler. Soler on debut! Oh, that was a dangerous chance. I was just about to say he might be coming off on a yellow, lowest condition, but he went close there. Soler. So here we're going to take work ball into box off. We're going to be more expressive here. And we're going to go more direct. Yeah, extremely. And maybe hit some early crosses. So again, we're in that point of really experimenting. And maybe push up the high defensive line. So we're really, getting to that next level. And even go very attacking right now. It's what we need. And you would have noticed some players we left out to give some match fitness, and we selected them for the under-23s because even, some of the low conditions in the subs. So there's Ashley Young there. You could almost hear the doubt in my voice with Ashley Young, but I was gonna say, don't forget, he can play left midfield. Still feel he's very useful, He is a leader in the club, so I just wanted to give Rashford a chance in that position, but he maybe inside forward, maybe is the go. And then Luke Shaw, we'll bring Ashley Young and wing back, put him on support so he can get forward a bit more. So what we will do with that, let's focus play down the left. So as I said, tactics could be very game to game. They could be game to game. You got to make the changes on how a certain match is playing out, and that's what we're doing right here. We'll leave it. There's still a good 30 minutes left. So Ashley Young, come on, passionately have faith in you. Comes on looking happy. So they have faith. That's always works and looks to be pretty strong. Chris Wood, get off. He's off. Get out of there. Don't walk off slow. Waste time. Not saying he is doing that. Just anyway, Pogba. Here we go. Ashley Young. Could this be the super sub to Rashford? Ashley Young. Paul Pogba. Oh, one of the best chances for the game. So we're starting to get some good chances. Gets that forward. We're always going to deal with that. Lindelof. Here we go. Paul Pogba. Can he do it this time? Paul goes out to Soler. He's getting involved now. Smart. Young is as well, but they're blocking McTominay. I definitely want to play Scott strongly. He's going to become a great player. He's pretty good already. Now Rashford loses possession. Okay, I'm wondering what's going to be. Soler. Do I sub him, man? Don't want to get a red card. Here's Young. Could it be Belotti? No. We're generating chances, so you see a bit more highlights. Maybe some of these may have not been shown, actually, in the first half, or similar chances, not the exact ones, of course. And I did opt to go with Matic ahead of Juan Mata. Or it could have been James instead of Juan Mata, just because low condition, but I thought we could bring Matic on if we were winning. Hasn't really worked out that way exactly. I just don't want to risk it with Soler, guys. He's on a yellow card. He showed some signs, obviously coming over from Spain. He's not going to be at his absolute best instantly. So, James, we're going to push him up as we need a goal. Okay. I was expecting him to have a high roll. He doesn't there. So, we'll use it inside forward anyway. Actually, with him, we're going to do on support. I know James, he's great talent coming up. Finishing's only 9, keep in mind, guys. He's still got to work on a lot technically. He's very, very quick. So hopefully we can have that utilized. So just say I have faith in you. Hopefully, he looks happy off of that. And we confirm the talk. And we may need... Okay, was that instant? No. Okay, every time I pause it, it seemed like a highlight was coming up. Oh, we're going to find out anyway. We don't want to concede. We have gone a bit more attacking now. So hopefully we don't. See, that's when it generates. More for the opposition as well. We'll say demand more. Demand more, lads. Come on. We've had chances. We've got that. Come on. Come on, lads. Let's get a winner. We've pushed all game. Is it going to fall to us? Pogba! He's been launching some from outside of the box. He's had a couple shots, and they haven't been far away. I'm not that unhappy with them. They've been decent enough efforts. In the end, they do go down as a wasted chance, though. Surely we have to be on. It's Martial! Oh, we're creating opportunity after opportunity right now. I don't think it's a lack. It's not... We've got players... Why are you nervous? Can we do another shot? No, we're doing too many. I'm nervous right now. They're feeding up... Come on. Who would be the final change? Any of the strike... I don't want to take... Big signing, man. Maybe Rashford off. he hasn't proved. We'll bring on, proved, he hasn't done anything today, Greenwood, and put Martial out there. See, when we can switch around like that, works pretty well. Greenwood, can he come on and be the hero? Mason, finishing of 16. Guys, he's got a higher finishing than Martial and Rashford. He's up there with Belotti, the same level of finishing. Guys, we'll give a team talk. We'll say passionately, have faith in you. But 20 minutes remain. Imagine if he comes on and scores the winner. Come on, Mason. Can you do it, lad? Oh, let's see. Yes, let's see what happens here. Because, yeah, we had chances upon chances right now. Martial, don't stuff it up. Win it back. Oh, he fought for that. Belotti. Here he is. Oh, guys. We can't get shots on target. That's the problem. That is the problem here today. And is it going to cost us? Is it going to Diego cost us? Oh, no. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. We defend it, though. Okay. We didn't do that too poorly. Can we get in another shout? Push forward a bit more, at least. Because I feel here, tactically, we're set. Say set. I mean, set up. See, we don't have shoot on sight selected. I'm just wondering, yeah. Maybe we'll switch this. Let's try and play through the middle instead. But I feel something, yeah, going down the left side for Martial, yep. Distribute quickly. Yep, that's selected as well. So, yeah, attacking-wise, I think we do have everything. Yeah, I was just going to say wing-back-wise. Could any of these lads? Nah, they're still stronger fullbacks, so might as well leave. I was wondering about Pogba, yeah. It seems like also maybe McTominay's, but that's his position. Let's see how it goes box-to-box midfielder. Yeah, his determination's going down. I had a couple of players like that. I don't know the exact reason. But anyway, final 10 minutes. Now, I feel we're deserved of a goal. I mean, just off of play. Off of the play we've created chances. Drink water. Oh, come on. And they just run that out. Yeah, we've made the changes for us to really create a goal. See, it said make changes because our shots haven't been a threat. But what would be the change? What will be the change to be affected? They've been in good positions though, so it's more down to the finishing quality. All right, tackle. Oh, that was a good chance to intercept. Maybe. Good mark. No. We've gone all day. No, you cannot. Come on, new game. This is just all the same again. I don't want to get too frustrated. This is my first game of Football Manager, and it's going to go down as a loss. But we've been the better team. We've been the better team. So you can go and get stuffed. You can go. Was that close to offside? Probably not, but we've dominated them all game, man. I didn't want to start like this. Pogba, come up with something. You can get stuffed. Just royally. Seriously. Come on, man. McTominay. Young, come on, we need a goal. Come on, how is that not it? What is it, a free kick? He's Greenwood offside, maybe a bit of inexperience, but we created enough chances in this game. Be stronger, Young. That's it. That's better. Come on, at least get a goal. This is Man United settling for a draw to get it. Greenwood! Come on, Greenwood! Yes! What? He threw up his flag? For what? Where's the bloody replays? I'm holding back. I know you have to select it. McTominay, come on. What does it just mean? How many chances? It's not like we haven't had enough, man. To not score at all. This is jokes. FM at its best. Pogba from range. Oh my god, I'll just do it for next time. At least. Replay events, yeah? Disallowed offside goals. We add disallowed goals, and was it something else? What was it then that was disallowed? Guys, I swear. Fuck. Of course, Football Manager 2020 was going to start this way. Can we get a late equaliser? At the very, very least. But that's not even going to happen. We are not going to score a goal. A goal is not coming for us. Let's see if reverse psychology works. Come on. This Greenwood this time! Oh! He's offside again. Did we get the replay of that? I selected to show... I really got to look at the bottom right of the screen. I got to look at the bottom right of the screen. That... Not to use that as an excuse, but we've had chances. What are we gonna... I don't know. I didn't want my first game to be a loss against Burnley. Because I know you guys won't be happy with that. But I mean, what can I do? Oh, are you serious? 17 shots. I know, you'll say only 2 are on target, but it's not like they were bad chances. Like, Pogba had a couple from range, to be fair, but we had a lot that was around the box, in and around the box, and they were just poor shots. That's disappointing. That's down to the players just not having their shooting boots on. It's not like... What can I say, man? I wanted to kick off this with a win. It was not good enough, lads. You gotta... No words. They're motivated. Apparently, that's... You might not be surprised, though. Fall to late defeat. So, yeah, what I was going to say is, the option you would change if you had shoot on sight. If you... It says instead of waiting for a more clear-cut opportunity. I know that, just more to explain it. And I took work the ball into the box. Yeah, work ball into the box. I had that took off. So I feel like we had those options off. It was more so the actual shots we were taking. The quality of them were not up to scratch. So, lads, the next option is get into training before this game against West Ham. Definitely, so you know, that's what we're going to be working on. Quickness, we're quick. We've got fast players. Attacking, we're shooting. Technical ability. Chance conversion. You know, lads, not even we need it twice. We need it twice. Let's go. Technical, chance conversion. Lads, you need that. There we go. You bloody hell, you do need it. So, I'm going to be a bit mixed with what I'm going to do that I think is best. And probably leading up to a game, 2 chance conversion is not the best. Some of them are trying to do to kind of be funny in a way. Because the lads, they didn't... step up, but yeah, because you want to get good results at the same time. But lads, you were trash. You were trash with your finishing. So yeah, we got to be doing much better. So we're gonna leave this there. So I'm not gonna play every single game. Like if you're familiar with FM series, you play a bit off camera so you progress and everything like that. So yeah, play a few games and definitely want to play Europa League. So we'll play a few games off camera. Hopefully see some better results. And yeah, if you want I'll be recording another episode later today. So if you want to see that, make sure you leave a big like on the video. As I said, the response in the first one was absolutely amazing. And yeah, this might turn into longer than a beta save. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go if you guys are really loving this. But I'll see you guys in the very next episode. Mate, how did we score a goal? Oh boy.